Mishai Wollogorang, welcome to Eagles Radio. Are you there, Mish?
Oh, thanks for having me.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
up
I'm
and
here.
about. That's good.
Yeah.
Hey, look, thanks for joining us on the show. From everything that I've been told about you, because I don't know you very well at all, I see you running around at 100 miles an hour. But I want to ask you about your, I guess, growing up. Where did you grow up? And how did you come to Adelaide? How did you end up in Adelaide?
Yeah. I was born in Darwin, and I spent early childhood on an outstation, Kiona outstation, which is roughly 900 odd k's southeast of Darwin. And then when I was about 3 or 4, then moved to Robinson River, which is where I grew up and which is where most of my family are and live. And
so where's Robinson River, Mish? Where is Robinson River?
It's in NT, roughly in between Darwin and Alice.
Right.
An hour from the Queensland border, an hour from the coast. So it's quite remote up there.
Bit of best of both worlds up there. When did you move to Adelaide, Mishy, and when did you start playing footy?
So I moved here back in end of 2020. I started playing footy back in 2018. So went to boarding school in Alice and back in 2015. I was about 11 then, and I was the only young fella from home, and I found it quite tough. And being the only fella there, I had no mates, and pretty much cried like two weeks straight. Like I remember every night going to bed, I'd bloody cry, and I was about 11, and I just found it really hard. And 2 weeks later, I said to myself, I can't keep doing this, and I started playing some sports. So played rugby, basketball, pretty much played everything the school would put on. So that's how I kind of found a way to get rid of being homesick and just thinking of home. I just tried to get as active as I possibly could, and then 2018, that's when I started playing footy, and it was going alright, and I was enjoying it. And then had a really good season up in Alice and back in 2020, and saw Seeds and Goldie and Powley. They all come up and had a chat to them, and then I come down end of 2020, 2 weeks pre-Christmas, trained, and then
Haven't looked back, mate. That's elite.
Never looked back. So I've been enjoying it ever since.
That story of resilience and being at such a young age and moving out of home and dealing with it by yourself is incredible. Do you have any family in Adelaide, and do you still find it's got its struggles coming to Adelaide by yourself if you did?
Yeah, it was quite tough early on. Like, it was the weather and, just the thought of being so far away from home. It was quite scary, but I just said, try and have fun and enjoy every bit of it while I'm here. So, yeah.
Mate, your attitude is amazing. And to be, like you said, Rory, at 11 years old, you're a kid. You want your mum, you want your dad, you want your brothers and sisters, and it's just amazing. So hats off to you, mate. It's that's unbelievable. But you come to the Eagles, and like you said, Sheeds gets you down here, and I believe you've also got an apprenticeship with one of the club's good sponsors, Mornteen Kia, and the Mornteen Auto Group, Daniel Thomas. So how's that going, and what was that like for the first few weeks down there at Mornteen?
It was quite scary, to be honest. The first few weeks, there's a lot happening, especially, most dealerships. There's always lots happening, cars driving in the workshop, driving out, and it's quite scary. But then, it's great people around, Mornteen. I was able to settle in really nice, and I haven't looked back. So I've been enjoying every bit of it down there, and thanks to all the staff members down the Morn team, and it's been really good.
So just talk us through that apprenticeship, mate, because some of us definitely aren't car people, and I wouldn't have a clue when it comes to my car. So talk us through what happens as a mechanical apprentice and what it means to you going forward. Is the end game to be qualified?
So the first year, I pretty much just watched how I go, and then signed me up. Well, I had a bit of trouble with paperwork, but then signed me up, and then. First years normally get services, so just smashing out services at the moment. So currently second year into my apprenticeship. It's been really good, really good. Like I said earlier, great people down there, and with that great people around me, I wouldn't be working as good as I am today. So hats off to everyone down at work, down at Moore team.
So the goal is to be a mechanic at the end of is it a 4-year apprenticeship?
Yeah, it's a 4-year apprenticeship. I'm hoping to get this one and get qualified, and I'll be really good if I do. There's not many people from up home that's got a trade. There's only one fellow that I can think of. He's a qualified chippy. He's pretty much the man of the town at the moment. So if I can, get this qualification, be really good not only for myself but for my community as well, because home's always looking outside and trying to get mechanics in. And that'll be really good, for home as well. So
that'll be very good in the years to come, mate, but not right now because you've at the Eagles and we love you here, and you are
not at the moment. Not at the moment. Yeah.
So if I've done my math correctly, Mish, you are 19, 20?
21.
Oh, my math was not correct there at all. 21, running around Eagles, doing a terrific job in the development at the moment, and keep pushing every week to get your league debut. What's the goal in terms of footy? Is it that league debut? Do you see yourself at the club for years to come? Is it something you want to continue to grow?
Yeah, no, I think I'll see myself, at the club in years to come. But, like I said, I've only been playing footy for the last 5 or 6 years. So, I'll sort of understand where I'm at with my development. So I just, keep developing as a player and keep working. And, hopefully a league debut, this year would be amazing. But, I'll just focus on developing as a player and,
Well, the people that haven't seen you play, where do you like playing? Is it through the midfield, in the back line, up forward? Tell the listeners where do you like to play your best footy?
I reckon I'd go on the wing because, plenty of space and, I'm pretty quick, so would love to have a crack on the wing. But I really enjoy playing up back. Lads that are playing up back at the moment and their development have been really good, and I just been enjoying it playing up back. So
Mish, I was just going to say, we've set you up there as one of the best backmen, and then you break my heart and tell me you want to be a wing. Our backs need to stick together, mate.
No, like I said, I've been enjoying the back though. The boys in development been really good, and not only development, but the lads like Rory and Tomo and Roller and all the rest of the senior boys that play in the league side are really good as well, because every Wednesday we come together and do a lot of stuff as a back group, and it's been really good. Seeing those senior boys marking the trade up back and at training, and it's been really good. As a young player, you watch some of those boys like Tomo, Rory, Beaver and Bucky, and some really good backmen there. So I keep watching them and keep developing. So
Well, I think we better have a word to Nida as well. We've got to get him on the wing. He's got to use that pace down the wing.
He
I can see Mishy get running down the wing at 100. No one can catch him.
But I need that pace down back to cover.
So you get the handball off to him.
So around and outrunning me.
Hey, what about other footballers when you grow up watching the game, or even now? Is there anyone you love watching play, whether it be AFL or SANFL?
Yeah, no, like at the moment, like SANFL, like, you know, watching SANFL a fair bit. Like I love watching Chocky. Like he's just hard at it, and it just never gives up. Like, you know, that's the sort of player I want to be. Just doing the 1%ers, you know, and just never giving up. And yeah, bloody love watching Chock. So yeah, he'd probably be the one I love to watch. Yeah.
I think there's a few that would agree with that. I think that's a great call, Mish. So you were talking before how you started with rugby and your basketball before you got into footy. Do you still play any other sports?
Not quite. I grew up playing rugby, and yeah, something I've always enjoyed growing up as a kid. And you know, unfortunately, where I'm from, it's dominated by footy, and you know, never got the chance to play rugby as much as I wanted. But yeah, rugby's, you know, something I've always wanted to do. But you know, I'm a bit like a stick, so compared to some of the boys that play rugby, like, yeah.
But your tackling's unbelievable. Don't sell yourself short there, Mish.
Yeah, I'm not playing anything outside, you know, besides footy at the moment. Yeah, just just trying to, you know, keep develop as a player, and yeah, hopefully get a crack in the league. So just, you know, keep playing footy and keep developing, and hopefully a chance come either this year or, you know, next year, or yeah.
Mishy, now I want to ask you about NAIDOC weeks coming up shortly, and you're a proud Indigenous man. Can you tell us what that week means to you?
It means a lot. You know, there's heaps of mob. They use footy as a, you know, as a car really to go places. You know, like myself, like if I didn't play footy, I probably wouldn't be here. So, you know, most of the mob use it as a car. So, no, it means a lot. You know, all the mob come together, and yeah, no, it's really good. Do enjoy NAIDOC week. So, yeah.
Do you mind just explaining NAIDOC week a little bit more?
Yeah, sure. No, it's not. It just goes to show, like, I think, you know, it's really good because it just shows that, you know, the mob out there are thinking of us and, you know, putting on such great event, you know, like NAIDOC week, and yeah, I enjoy it, and you know, you get to run out with your mates and with footy, and not only footy but, you know, other sports as well. Yeah.
I think the club's done a really good job as far as, I guess, integrating our Indigenous culture within the club, and it's pretty strong with the reconciliation plan the club put in before any other club, even the SANFL. The SANFL announced theirs this week. So I think the club's on a great track, and we are proud, Mishy, to have you at our club, and I'm sure that league debut is not far away.
Yeah, no, I couldn't have been at a better club. So I bloody love the Eagles and everyone around it. So no, it's been amazing. So yeah.
Thanks, Mishy. Appreciate your time, and go well on the weekend. And yeah, make sure you tell the coach you wouldn't mind having a run on the wing.
Thanks, mate. You lads have a wonderful night, and thanks for having me.
Me too. Thanks, Mishy.
What an absolute superstar Mishy is.
Oh, love it. I love the different personalities and characters that footy clubs bring together, and I just love it. And as you were saying, I think the club does a terrific job in harnessing the culture of our Indigenous players, but also it just shows the leaders that we have coming through. Like he's 21 years old. He's moved out of home at 11. He's battled. He's had this resilience mindset, and even then, his resilient mindset in the development doesn't mind. He's plying his trade away, and he's continually growing, and I absolutely love that from Mish.
And just the knowing, he knows that footy is helping him become a better person.
Yeah,
he knows that on the back of footy and on the back of being involved with the Eagles Footy Club, he's becoming a better person.
And this is what we mean when we say it's not always about the wins and losses. And I know supporters want it to be about, and so do we. But at the end of the day, he's becoming a better person, as you're saying, aren't we all? That's what we're striving to be. So, yeah, I love that mindset, Mish.